Welcome back to this new video. In this new video, I will talk about the graphical overview. We are going to create the graph where we have the relationship between the project duration and the total cost. The costs are basically different elements that we are going to combine. First, I will explain you exactly what we are going to do in the introduction. Then we'll look at the project duration and the costs related to the duration. We'll look at the project duration and the project management cost. We'll look at project duration and the cost of fines, the project duration and the rewards. We have the total cost at the end, and finally we find the duration cost graph representing this information in an easy to interpret graph. So let's first have a look what we're going to do in this video. When we look at the calculations, what we did is that we found a relationship between cost and the time, the duration. And what we're going to do is to find that relationship. What is the relationship? What is the effect of the additional costs? What is the effect of the savings on the total project cost? When we look at the duration, what is happening? We have the cost itself for completing the project or doing the work. And here, when we reduce the duration, we have to add the crash cost. What does it cost to crash the activities for reaching a specific duration? What we also know is that the project management costs are proportional to the project duration. So the less the duration is, the less project management will cost us. We also have fines and rewards, which are proportional to starting from a specific duration. Fines will be charged from a certain moment. In our case, when the duration is more than 19 periods, and we will get rewards when the duration is less than 17 periods, for example. And finally, we have everything together to get the final relationship between duration and cost. Let's first start with the project duration and the cost when we look at crashing the activities A, C, and E. And we are going to crash them one period at a time. What we find here is a relationship between project duration and project costs. The table at the right provides the overview of the project duration and the cost relationship. So these are the different elements that we found in the previous calculations in the previous video, and we see that the shortest time is 13 up to 24. At 24 we have the original cost at 35k, we didn't crash anything yet, and we see that the cost is increasing because we are crashing activities. The next thing is the project duration and the cost for project management. We have set the cost at 2k per period, and this is a linear relationship of the form cost of the project manager as a function of time is 2k times the duration. And the duration is the total duration of the project. When we look at that in the table here, we see at 24 periods, when the project takes 24 periods to complete, we have 24 times 2 is 48k, but at the time of 13, we find a cost of 26k. The next thing are the fines. So fines occur once we are exceeding 19 periods. And we can express that in a relationship of this form. 0 when the duration is smaller or equal than 19. And 3 times the time minus 19 when the time is larger than 19. And based on this, we see in the table that there are no fines up the moment we reach 19, and above 19 we see 3k per period. So at 20 we see that there is 1 period late, so the fine is 3k. At 24 we are 5 periods late, so we have a total fine of 15k. The other element are the rewards. The rewards are obtained when the duration is less or smaller than 17, we can express this. So 0 when the duration is larger or equal than 17. And we also have the time when the time is less than 17. We have 10k times 17 minus the time that we completed the project in. And we see the rewards. We start at 16, which is smaller than 17. And then we look at the rewards when we are at 13. We are 4 periods earlier, below the 17. So we have a total reward of 40K. We can bring all of this together in one table. When we look at the different rewards, we can bring all of that in one table. We developed a table by crashing the project one period at a time and evaluating the cost for project management, crashing, fines, and minus the rewards for early completion. And the optimal duration of the project is the duration with the lowest total cost. We can also put this in a graph, and we see the different curves. Here we have the cost. When we have the different durations on the bottom, we find 13 up to 24. We have the project management, which is a line, and we also have the fines and the rewards. And the total curve, the light blue curve, gives us the total cost for the project, and we see that the lowest point corresponds with the 15. So that's it for this video. The last element of case 2, we made a graph representing all these different costs so we can make a very easy selection. That's it for this video. That's the end of our 2 cases related to activity crashing. In the next videos, we will talk about other activity reduction methods or project reduction methods that we can use. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next videos. Bye bye.